If you look in the sky, in fact, do it right now. You may notice some streaks still in the air.
Let's go outside. Let's go ahead and get outside. And Brad Wills, he's going to look at the Perseid meteor shower.
You sound kind of like Ron Burgundy for a second there. Perseid? Hey, good morning, everybody. Right now, hundreds of meteors are over San Diego for the Perseid meteor shower. This morning, astrophotographer Maxwell Palau joining us to look up at the sky. The only problem is the backlog of the Fox 5 studios. We have a few clouds, but they're breaking. So nice to see you this morning. We've got the fire that's almost out. It's beautiful outside. Are we seeing any meteors where we're at, in particular right here?
Well, right here in the middle of San Diego, we're not going to see too much just because we have a lot of light pollution, but the way to counteract that is to get outside the city, hopefully about 40 minutes out, and where it's a little bit darker skies, and then you could definitely see them.
Okay, all right, we're looking at some gadgetry behind us. You've got a telescope right here. It's got a camera attached to it. A lot of people thinking, what are you doing with that? Are we actually taking pictures? What's this all about?
It is live right now through the telescope, so we can actually see through it. You can see a star right there. Now, for the meteor shower, you won't actually need a telescope, fortunately.
Okay.
So it is a wide field type of thing. So the telescope is very narrow field. So in order to see the meteor shower, all you really need is just your eyes, or you can use a wide field camera like the one that we have set up right here.
Okay.
And then just point it up to the night sky and shoot a couple times at a long exposure setting, and you can get them.
The best place to see it is not in the middle of the city where all of the city lights are. You've got to get out of Dodge, right? Get out of town if you want to
get out of here, for sure.
Perseid meteor shower, what exactly is that?
Well, a meteor shower, just like any other meteor shower, is the remnants of a comet that crosses through Earth's rotational spin around the sun. So what you're basically getting is kind of a breadcrumb trail behind that comet, as you can see right there.
Yes.
And so as Earth passes through this breadcrumb trail, it comes into our Earth's atmosphere as meteor showers. So what you're seeing is the remnants being burned up in Earth's atmosphere.
Maxwell, I love that. These are some of your pictures right here that you've actually taken from the telescope and some of the camera pics. How is that when you see that in the telescope and then you take the pictures, you don't develop them, you just plug them in the computer nowadays, right?
Right. Well, fortunately, with digital technology, it helps us definitely to process outside in the computer.
Right. When you capture pictures like that, I mean, that's got to be a great feeling because that's what you do, right?
Oh yeah. Well, that's probably what's one of the biggest appeals of actually taking astrophotography shots or wide field nightscape photography is just coming out with a really pretty shot and then being able to share it with everybody.
Yeah. How many meteors can we expect to see an hour?
Well, in this particular Perseid meteor shower is a very special one. It does come around every year around this time, but specifically now we're going through something called an outburst. And so all the particulates of the meteor shower are being kind of pulled together because of Jupiter's own gravity field.
Yes.
And so it's being pulled in together, and so the density of the comet's field is actually higher. So normally you get between 50 and 100 an hour. This time of the year, we're seeing it about 100 to 200 an hour.
Wow.
So it's really nice to see right now.
So plenty of things to see in the sky. So if we missed it tonight, we're waking up this morning, it's almost dawn. We're going to lose, when the sun comes out, we can't see any of that. Can we see it again tonight?
Yes, we can see tonight. So actually, between the 11th and the 13th watch out for that smoke.
Okay.
Between the 11th and the 13th is actually the peak for this particular meteor shower. Now, if you miss it tonight, you still have a chance to see it over the weekend. But if you can see it tonight, I'd say definitely get out of here. Go to Mount Palomar. That's actually where I came from. Exactly right before I came here today, I was up on Mount Palomar shooting away.
Okay.
So yeah, I had a group up there with my organization that I run. It's called StarDude Astronomy, and you can check us out online, Facebook. And yeah, we went up to Mount Palomar with a big group of people, teaching them how to shoot up there, or to any desert locations like Anza Borrego, places outside the city where it's going to be a little bit darker, away from the city lights.
All right, this is awesome. Thanks so much for showing us this, bringing your telescope and your camera in here to show us a live picture.
Yeah.
A lot of people excited about that. If you want to get a hold of Maxwell or see what he does, fox5sandiego.com. Just click on the Scene On tab. Chrissy will get it back to you in the studio. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Good to be here.
You know what? Last time Maxwell was here, that same bug did that same thing. That same thing happened to him. Okay, we're live downtown.